These 10 Midjourney commands are absolutely essential, and when you're using Midjourney, you have to know them. Let's start with /imagine. Okay, I'm just joking. But still, let's start with the basics and look at /info. And with this command you can, well, get some information about your account, about everything that you're doing. So as you can see here, I can see how long my current subscription is still active up here. And then down here I can see how much fast time I still have. So I still have 6.72 hours. My lifetime created images, and if I have currently any jobs running in the queue. And down here you can also click on Go to your feed, where you can see all the images that you have created with Midjourney so far. And let me just scroll through them real quick so you can see a few of those. And one important thing is when you want to save an image to use it, then you always want to come here to your feed. So you just go to one of these images, let's pick that one, and then you just make a right click and then save as. This ensures that you have the highest possible resolution. Of course, ideally you probably want to upscale after that, but if you save it here from your feed, you get the highest possible resolution. Good, but let's move on to another basic command that you definitely should know, which is /settings. And here there are the settings. Here you can choose the Midjourney version that you want to use while running your prompt. Here you have version 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5.1. Then you also have things like raw mode, Niji mode, things like that. So then you can choose the style that you want Midjourney to use. And the higher the style, the more creatively free Midjourney will be. And the lower the style, the more closely Midjourney will follow your prompt. And then further down here you can change public mode to private mode, but I think you only can do that with the highest subscription model, so I cannot do that. And then of course you can change fast hours to relaxed hours. I can do that with my subscription, so then yeah, the image generation gets really slow, but it's unlimited. So that's something cool. But let me change that back. I have enough fast hours for the moment. And then up here you can also change to remix mode. And what remix mode means is when you go into a picture without the remix mode and then you click on make a variation, it will just make the variation just like this. And if you activate the remix mode, if you activate it up here and then you click on make a variation, you will get this prompting window. And here you can change a few details that you maybe want to change. And that were the settings. Now let's move on to the next command that you should know, which is /describe. And with that you can get prompt suggestions from Midjourney for any picture that you would like. So you have this picture bar up here. Let's drag in the picture that we saved earlier, the green dust if you remember that. And if you click on enter now, Midjourney will give you 4 different descriptions that could lead to this picture. Of course, you will get not the exact same picture, but it can be pretty helpful with coming up with new prompts for pictures that you want to try. So down here you can just test them all. So let's just test them all. And that takes quite a while, so I'll speed that up a little bit. And here we have our finished pictures. Let's look at them. They look pretty cool, I have to say. Well, of course, we have like orange in there and purple, and not just mainly green, because in the main picture there were like a little bit orange and purple colors. But yeah, still looks pretty cool. Here a lot of orange. Oh, that one doesn't look that great. Okay, and this one is more like an illustration of an underground city maybe, but it still looks amazing. Yeah, if you look back at the original here, there is a little bit of orange up top. So if you read through the prompts, you see that there's orange in there. Midjourney didn't really differentiate that it's just like a little tiny bit, but the pictures we got still look pretty cool, I have to say. You can definitely get some inspiration for that with different prompts. But let's move on to the next command, which is /prefer option set. And when you type that in, you can give your option a name here. So let's call that abstract. And then you can give it a value. For that, you need to click out of here, out of this window. So when you click here where you see one more, you get this new window and you can add a value to it. So let's click on that and then let's just copy our prompt up here. And you can really just copy everything that you like, everything that you want to play around with, that you want to keep for later. And then you paste that in there, press enter, and now you see this is now saved as your prefer option abstract. So when I now type /imagine and then I type --abstract, the name that we gave it, we'll get this exact prompt. And like this, you can combine different things and sceneries extremely fast. So let's play around with that a little bit while we are waiting for this to be finished. And let's just type in /imagine and then let's say cyberpunk woman, green hair, tech gear, and then background --abstract. And as you can see, our old picture is finished. So here we just typed in --abstract and then it just brought us this entire prompt that we pasted in there. Of course, it's not the same because we didn't use the same seed. We'll come to that later, but it definitely looks similar. So let's speed that up and see what this one looks like. And that looks pretty damn cool. Especially the top left one, I think that looks really, really cool. Yeah, with the splashes, how they go into each other. Really love that one. And of course, you could also just save a character that you really like with this command. But let's look at the next thing, and now I want to show you permutations. So let's type in cyberpunk woman with green, purple, pink, blue hair, tech gear, high-tech background. And this green, purple, pink, blue in these brackets are permutations. You need to put it in these brackets. And please let me know, what do you call these brackets? I have no idea. But what we just did there is essentially we created 4 single prompts with green, purple, pink, and blue hair. Now if you click here on show prompts, you can see all the single prompts that we have created. And then we can click up there on yes, and it will run all of these prompts. And I'll speed this up, but with this you can essentially try different styles very, very fast. Okay, so let's have a look through our different pictures. Here we have green hair, pink hair, here we have purple hair, and then here we have blue hair. And the next command is very simple again, but definitely essential, something that you should know, which is with --v, you can change the version of Midjourney, so version 4, version 5, or whichever version you want. But let's combine that with permutations here, because you can also use different versions with the permutations. For that, let's just type in a cyberpunk girl with green hair, tech gear, high-tech background, and then we type for the version --v, and then a space, that's important, and then you do this bracket, and then let's type version 4, version 5, 5.1, and let's also type version 3 for the fun of it to see what that looks like. Now I really like to do this with version 5 and 5.1 because I found that like most of the time I like version 5 more, but version 5.1 sometimes has better pictures. So that's really handy to use with permutations. And let me speed that up again. And by the way, you can also use multiple permutations in one prompt, so just so that you know. But always be careful because it can get really a lot of prompts. And here we are with our version 4. And well, what I've noticed is that version 4 is good for pictures like watercolor, for example. Realistic, you probably use better version 5 or 5.1. So this is 5.1. That's pretty cool, actually. This is version 5. The colors, I think, are a little bit more muted, not that bright. I actually like version 5 better here, again. And now let's have a look at version 3. And yes, that's definitely a few generations behind the other ones. But hey, it also has its own style. Alright, let's move on to the next thing, which is very simple and basic, but definitely essential again. Let's use our prompt from before, the purple dust cloud, and now let's change the aspect ratio, which you do with -AR, and then you type the aspect ratio that you want. So let's, for example, say 9:16, and then let's do that another time with the aspect ratio of 3:2. And you can literally pick any random aspect ratio that you want with Midjourney. So let's, for example, also say -AR 14:20. And I'll just speed that up, and here we go. All right, here you can see the different aspect ratios. Again, you can pick anything that you want, but let's now move on to the next command. and that is --tile. And when you type that, you can get seamless pictures of everything. So let's try that again with our green purple dust cloud. We make the prompt, and we type --tile at the end. I'll speed that up, and then let's have a look how seamless that is. Okay, here we go. They definitely look all pretty good. Let's upscale number 3, then we save that, and let's move to Canva to put it next to each other. And that looks pretty damn cool and definitely seamless to me. So let's move out so we can let it fill up the whole picture. Yeah, and this is seamless patterns is something that you, for example, maybe could sell on Etsy. Some people do that. I have tried that as well. But yeah, definitely looks pretty cool and seamless. All right, let's move on to our next command, and let's copy and paste this prompt again of our cloud. And then let's delete the purple, and let's say --no purple. And we should get a picture without any purple in it. Now, important when you use this --no command, sometimes it works okay, sometimes it doesn't work at all. So yeah, it's something that I don't use a lot. It can be helpful, it can do what it's supposed to be doing, but it's not guaranteed. But it's definitely essential to know. Okay, and that picture looks pretty cool, like not like our old picture at all, but pretty cool. And let me look at it. It definitely looks like there's no purple in there, so the command did what it was supposed to be doing. But let's look at our next command, which is --seed. And for that we just make a prompt, let's say a cyberpunk girl with red hair and a cute smile, high-tech background, then we type --seed. And let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can randomly pick any seed that you want. Okay, and I'll speed that up. And the seed is always the starting point for any picture. So if we copy our prompt now another time and we type the exact same prompt, we would get the exact same picture. But let's copy that now and let's just change one single word. So let's just delete cute and just say smile. And like this, you can really see what impact different words have in your prompt. Let's make another one, and let's say the exact same prompt with the same seed again. And then let's just make a tech background instead of a high-tech background. These probably won't have too much of an effect, but you can definitely play around with that and see what kind of effect different words have in your prompts. Let's make one last change here, and let's say let's delete cute smile. And let's instead write a stern face. Alright, let's see if we can spot any differences, any major differences. So let's scroll up, and then here we have a cute smile. Okay, looks cute, definitely. Then let's look at just a smile, and I'm not sure if there's no big difference between cute and just a smile, but okay. And then here we have just a tech background, and I'm not sure if there's a difference between high-tech and tech. But yeah, then down here we have a stern face, and there we can definitely see a strong difference to the other ones. The seed command can definitely also help you to make consistent characters, but that would be a bit too much for this video. If you want, you can check out the video up there. Knowing these 10 Midjourney commands will definitely give your creation process a boost. But if you are ready to upgrade to the next level, check out my full Midjourney tutorial right over here.